Actually, what you will find, and I'll maybe digress for a few minutes, and not even digress, but I'll go into it for a few minutes. What you will find is it's the same as investing. There's really no difference. So, my personal biases of philanthropy, which I get to play out in Dakshina, are very simple. Basically, first of all, I feel that my father used to say, "Nange aaye hain, nange jana hai." We come to this world naked, we're going to leave this world naked. And so, since we have to leave the world naked, then the question comes up that if you end up with more assets than you need, what do you do with them? And probably a lot of it, because of Warren Buffett's influence, I think that for most people the best thing to do is to recycle it back to society. And so if you decide that you want to recycle excess assets back to society, then the question becomes, how do you do that, and what do you focus on? And so some basic principles. Number one, which comes straight from investing, is that if you were looking at two different charitable endeavors, endeavor A and endeavor B, you ought to be able to figure out which one delivers a higher return to society, if you really understand them. And once you figure out which one delivers a higher return to society, what you ought to do is put all of it into the higher return endeavor. So the first thing about philanthropy, my philosophy is, you do not do sprinkling. You do not say, I'll give some money here, and I'll give some money here, and I'll give some money to this temple, and I'll give some money here. No, because that is really not going to maximize and optimize what society's benefit is. So first thing is, it has to go single cause, and it has to go to the cause that has the highest possible returns. And in my case, it was very easy to come to the conclusion that is likely with investments in education towards alleviation of poverty, because I think that education has a huge multiplier effect. So then you get to the point of saying, okay, I want to invest in education. I want to, instead of giving a person a fish and you feed him for a day, you teach a person to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. And so then the question comes up that if you want to teach fishing, what type of fisherman do you want to create? And so the model Dakshina has adopted is a very high ROI model, because we have a partnership with the government of India. They do most of the heavy lifting. And we get to add on top of a great model. And the returns we get on the funds that we invest, I think, are off the charts.